Battle for Neighborville, XP glitches for both teams. You have one for zombies and one for plants. Now, you can do this, there's two versions. Zombies has two versions, plants has one. So, I'm gonna go to zombies first. You can do this in either side. You can do this, sorry, not either side. You can do this either way. What you're gonna do is, for this you would need a second controller. I can't show this because I don't have one on me at the minute, but you would take the 80s Action Hero on your second account and you would do the flying glitch. Now, the flying glitch can be done from high up areas, such as here. What you're going to do is you're going to run forwards, you're going to jump, hit triangle, and use your bomb at the same time. It takes a few tries to get this correct. It's can be a little complicated at times, but to get it right, once you get it right, you should be hovering. I'm going to try it a couple of times here to see if I can show you. But basically what you would do is, with the second controller you would do this, and then with your first controller you would pick your character. Now, the reason I'm not showing this 100% is because this is going to be it's going to be a long period. Because it makes XP, but it's not the best solution for XP. So what you would do is, once you're flying, you would go in there with both your second controller, which would be the 80s Action Hero that would be flying, and your second controller of the character you would need. Now, it takes a while to get this. But the idea is you run, jump. As you jump, you hit triangle or Y, I think, on Xbox, and then you would hit your left bumper, so LB on Xbox, in this case L1. I'm doing this in a public just to show a small little bit. So you would run, jump. No, I can't do it for the life of me. How nice. So basically what you would do is you would do that. Then, with both controllers, you would head into here, to the dance hall. As you can see, like he's doing, you will survive a few rounds, 1 or 2, with your primary controller, so your primary account that you're trying to level up with XP. Then you would go here, into the options menu, you would hit respawn, and you would respawn with that character. Now, the reason you would respawn with that character is, your second controller is still going to be inside doing the dance, and you're going to come out, you would be over there. Basically you would then come out and you're going to be earning XP for doing nothing, and you can literally just stand here whilst your second controller is inside on the dance pad doing nothing. But obviously that's completely optional. That one, it only earns 10 XP. If you have the 10% additional, it's 11. It's a very long waste of time. The second option is you come to the multiplayer portal. Now you can do this in public or private. It's not going to change anything because this is a private match anyway. So you're going to come to private play, which is in R1. You're going to go to turf takeover. Now, if you want to do it as the plants, which I'm going to demonstrate here, you want to do turf takeover, pressure pastures, and you want to do crazy difficulty for coin. It's not going to make much difference. Now, the interesting thing comes from here. On teams, you will make sure that both teams have 12, which it does by default. And this one, you're going to remove everything from the zombies. If you want to do it for plants, this is. So for the plants, you need to remove all the zombies except for the Captain Dreadbeard, because Captain Dreadbeard is one of the worst characters. His health isn't that great and he's easy to kill. Now, for plants, you're going to do everything but sunflowers. And what you're going to do is, with this, it basically means that when you go in and you stand on the objective, because when you go in and you stand on the objective as the defending team, you will have everything under, you will have everything there. Now, for the second one, you're going to do turning point as zombies. So for plants, you use pasture paste, excuse me, preserve pastures for plants, and you're going to use turning point for zombies. Now, you can pick what team you start as. From here you cannot. It's all from the portal. So I am playing as zombies now, so when I activate this portal and I go through, I am going to change teams to plants. When you do it from the plant side, you will change to zombies. Obviously the game is going to constantly keep asking you which one you want to be. So as you saw, I went in as plants. I'm going to play one as the plants, and then I'll change it over straight away and we'll do one as the zombies. This way you can see both of them in action and how they work 100%. But basically the main objective of the game is that you stand on the objective. The objective game mode is, I want to say 5 minutes. You can earn a lot of XP from this. Now, obviously, you're playing against AI. When you play against AI, normally you only earn 27 XP. That's if you have the additional bonus on. I think it's 25 and then 10%, it's an additional 2. So it gives you 27. But if you're standing on the objective, you get 11 XP for objective play, which goes on for the entire match. And you also receive some additionals as well. So when you're on a vanquish streak, you will earn additional XP, and because the reason you have the sunflowers is because when you are standing with them, you will also receive a saved an ally. Now I always grow the plants when I'm here because I find it more, just for that tiny bit more XP, plus it also covers in case something comes behind. Of course, if a plant gets a kill, you get a lot less points as it should be, but nonetheless, the plants are useful. This one will die straight away because this one dies very quick. The other two should survive the whole match. This is to cover in case they come behind. Because you're playing a Captain Dreadbeard, their ults are barrels, explosive barrels. No, their ult is actually the parrot. One of their left bumper abilities is the exploding barrel. The exploding barrel is not a good thing to come up against. As this character, I can take a hit from an exploding barrel, but from that I can't. So it's 5 for the vanquish, 27, and 55 for the vanquish from objective. 7, so it's like 90 XP a kill. More than 90 if I'm not mistaken. 5, 27, 5, 7, 8, it's somewhere around about 90 XP a kill. Now, also another thing is, if you can revive a sunflower, of course for a 5 vanquish kill streak there, I got an additional 27 XP, and I got 2 27s for saving an ally. 27, vanquished hero 27, vanquished hero from objective is 55. If you manage to go and revive a sunflower, which unfortunately against AI you have to be very quick, it's 165 XP. Normally what I do is when I see the captains in a barrel, I let them come close until I can eliminate them inside the area. I let them blow up on sunflowers, because when the sunflowers are blown around like this, there's a small chance that they will come closer to you, and you can run up and go and revive them. As I'm reviving, I can take the hits because the sunflowers will protect me. It's 165 to redraw a plant, or revive a plant as they're known as. So your best objective is you want to try and raise as many people as possible along with this. Now most people that do this say it's just you want to try and get 40 odd kills. In a game I managed 40 odd kills along with quite a few revives along the way. The reason I know this trick is I was messing around with the game really, and I was looking into it and I saw other people were doing the same XP kind of trick. But obviously no one I've seen, or no one that I saw at the time, mentioned the revive of the sunflowers, because the sunflowers can be quite an important asset. Now you can get up to about 50 kills, which I'm not going to do the maths on this, but if it's 100 kills it's about 4,000 XP a match. Of course, with the revives of the sunflowers on top, it's going to be a hell of a lot more. This one's having a small buggy on its own. And of course, whilst I'm reviving, I can still shoot. My shots are a little off, but I'm not going to kick myself over it. As you can see, I'm up to 20 vanquishes and about 4 or 5 revives at this point. And that's me just gone up a level. I didn't pay attention to how much XP I needed for the level, but never mind. I've already done one plant up to master because I'm going for the platinum of this, which is my final trophy of this is to get 20 characters to master, which I am currently working on now. It's not an easy task. It would never be an easy task to do 20 characters, but nevertheless, we're working on that. Multi-vanquishes as well give you additional XP. So if you can kill multiple ones in a row, you'll get a lot more XP out of it. There's one to my right, there he is. If you want to save time, it can be irritating sometimes, and I have thought about wanting to reduce the amount of sunflowers that we have, because the sunflowers at times can really steal your kills. Like, one game I was focusing just on kills more than anything else, and I was getting, like, I had about 15 kills stolen left, right and centre. Sometimes it's different though, so it won't always be the same. It could be, but it depends on the personal experience. In some games I see the sunflowers really popping off, and then sometimes I'll see like all the zombies. As you saw, I think this game so far, as much as we've only got 30 seconds left, only a couple of zombies have touched the objective. A couple of games ago when I was playing on my own, before yesterday to be precise, there was an easy 4 or 5 zombies on the objective all the time. Like the entire match. They just didn't get off, and I have no idea why, because they've never been like that before. Some games as well, the Dreadbeards will really go for the revives. As you can see, 46 vanquishes, and as always, quite a fair bit of gold. Of course, you can use this as a gold booster as well. It's not 100% recommended because you're not going to get a lot of gold out of it, a couple of thousand only. But I very much enjoy. I mean, this is very simple to do. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to, if you want to go back as plants, if you want to play as the plants again, all you would do at this point is just press circle. When that screen comes up to tell you which team won, just press circle, return to Giddy Park, and from Giddy Park then you would go ahead and you would spawn as the plants when you head back to Giddy Park. So go over to the tent to switch over to zombies, activate the portal and jump through the zombie portal. Or if you can do it from here and you want to take it in turns, just quickly change it to turning point and launch, because you're spawning as plants. Now when you do this, you're going to be zombies, and the idea is that you're the defending team, because if you're the attacking team, you're not going to get very far. This one is fairly simple. The plants will attack and we'll just defend. It's the same again. There's no real magic behind it. That's my mistake. That was my mistake. Along with just changing the objectives, you need to change the units. You need to do the same. So on zombies, as if you're playing as zombies, you need scientists, and you want the cactus on the other team. So you'll always have the sniper and the healer on whichever team it's going to be. So if you're going to be zombies, it's scientist and cactus as plants, and if you're playing as the plants, you want the you want the sunflower on your team, and you want the Captain Dreadbeard for your team. So let's say you finished the match and you want to go back in. When you finish your match, you automatically change teams. The game automatically will switch your teams. It's the same in multiplayer. There's actually there's a higher chance that you will change teams on the next run than you will be that team. It really can vary. My mistake. So 12. So cactus and turn off the sunflowers. Turn on the scientist and turn off Dreadbeard. You must turn on before you can turn off, because you have to have someone on at all times. So then it'll be turning point, and we're just going to activate. We're going to go in as plants and turn into zombies. Again, the people that I've seen do this, they don't explain exactly how you would become guaranteed 100% zombies and 100% plants. This is the only way that I've found that you can always guarantee 100% of your turning. So as you can see, it's turning point again to take over. On turning point, and we are zombies because I entered the portal as plants. You can do this with any character, for any character. You can do whatever needs to be done, even if you've got your 200 kill trophies. You can do them from here. I mean, you're not going to get 200 kills a match, so in 4 games you'll get your 200 kills because you'll get approximately 50. It depends on how everything pans out for you. Again, you can grow the plants. It's small bonus, but it's something. It's better than nothing. And the only thing you're going to do is you're just going to gatekeep. That's all you need to do. Is just gatekeep. I'm going to gatekeep from here, because here is going to be the best option, because they're all going to come from up there, where that wooden door is, and over there. So if I gatekeep over here, toss my bomb up as plant, or as zombie, as you can see. Here come the cactus. Oh, my mistake, wrong button. And you're just going to sit here and gatekeep, really. Be careful against the cactus, because obviously if they manage to get too close, they are going to put down these. But as you can see, I have behind me the scientists. Health is not an issue. Now they're pushing up with me. I'm obviously keeping an eye on the top as well, to make sure that nothing managed to get through, because there is a passageway around the top. As you go around the side, you can pass across the top. So just keep an eye that they're not capturing the objective. If you wanted to, you could technically let them capture the objective if you wanted the game to last longer. But obviously, you would want to let them capture it within the last minute, because you would lose. If they captured it now, you know, you would lose 4 minutes of your match. So, I've never technically managed to let them capture an objective, so I couldn't technically say what it's like. I have only been doing this as plants, so to know exactly what it's going to be like is a little bit tricky. But yeah, this is very much it. This is just how it gets done. I'm actually doing it from here. I just realized I'm not fully utilizing my XP that I could be earning than by sitting on the objective. Now I've just realized my error, but it's not a problem, because you get 55 for it being on here, whereas you're getting a 55 additional compared to your typical 40. So yeah, this was my mistake. The problem is some scientists have pushed up. This is kind of the bad thing about it being with plants. This is the side that no one really mentions, because with the plants, they are very much focused on being around you. They're not focused on... They decide to focus on the objectives. And from here, you can't really... You can't really control how many you're getting. Again, that's the thing with the cactus. As much as they have potato mines, the scientists are very much against that. All I can do is just hit them a little bit and wait for them to kill. Any potato mines, you can clear them. They're 11 XP for clear. If you've got, I always run the XP boosters, so I mean 10% is better than nothing. If I get 10 kills, I've got basically, you know, I've basically got my XP back. I got like, an additional kill. Every 10 is 131. See, all them scientists are dead up there now. Now all the plants are starting to push down, which is good, but not the best. You'll always have some that hang back as well, and they'll just constantly keep pumping heals at everyone. I don't know why they do this, but Anyone who even loses one little drop of health, they'll just pump the health cannon. That's the downside, you see. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm literally waiting for the plants to turn up. Also come from both sides. If they ever do, this is the problem with the zombies side of this. But then when they do come, they come in wave. And of course at the moment as well, something I've got to mention, the XP is helping towards the pass, the battle pass, whatever it's called. So you can use this to your full advantage. Because your battle pass points, or I can't remember exactly what they are, some pass, the pass they have at the minute. It's not difficult to acquire them. If I do this, actually, you can see I'm 3,600 away from level 8. Apart from just that, daily XP is a big help with all this. Nice multi-vanquish there. Just fire that in, hopefully I can hit something. Any little bit of damage I can do will really help. Especially as soon as you're fighting against... The AI really does kill steal a lot. I mean, if we look at the scoreboard, 10, 13, 7, 8, it's not like 2, even the ones hanging back. By the looks, have got quite a fair bit. This one's been hanging back. You know, it can be very problematic at times. But nonetheless, you can use it to a somewhat advantage. Again, so if you wanted to then change teams or go again as zombies, you would back out. There's no point to watch the whole screen because it's not going to tell you XP and it's not going to tell you the levels. That kind of stuff you would kind of have to work out yourself. Yeah, but I hope this helped. I'm going to take a short break and then I'm going to jump into a multiplayer match. If you stick around for that, then you can watch me play and die miserably on multiplayer. No. If not, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again at some point. Hello, we are back. So, I'm gonna run around a little bit, do a couple of small things. I'm gonna finish buying the pass items. Wait, no, because I have one. Oh, that's what I want. So, guard target. The only thing left to purchase is this one for 3, which is in 2, and that's it. I'll 100% bought everything on here. So, I'm going to jump into some multiplayer as Turf Day Combat. And let's hop in. Whilst this loads, I will return in a minute.